about dinosaurs?
We didn't want you anyway. Kamala too. She liked the more black people than any other DA that was on the stand. Hey, that's facts.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back. I'm Van. We are all the LFR family. Thank you so much for clicking play. Hopefully you click that like button as well. That will really help out the videos. Like. All right? That's the only price of admission. All right? We don't want any super chats. Well, none of that. Super thanks. None of that. Just to watch it. Your time is already extremely valuable. And like this bad boy. And if you're feeling extremely generous, share it. That would be amazing. All right. So we got James Klug, who is out in the streets doing this thing again. Much love to that brother. Let's go and check him out. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments. Let's go.
Huge shout out to our friends over at Allegiance Gold for sponsoring this video. I have some quotes, and I'm asking people to rate them on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being most racist, 1 being least racist. And they're quotes from politicians. Okay. You guys wanna go for it?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Cool.
We're French Canadian.
Should we get the Canadian perspective? Excellent. I'm gonna go ahead and read you the exact quote, okay? We have the first one right here. This person, he referred to Barack Obama as the first mainstream African American that is articulate and bright and clean, who is articulate and bright and clean, and bright and clean. Scale from 1 to 10.
That's racist.
She said, that's racist AF.
It's like a 10. 20.
20. Okay, we're breaking the scale.
Broke the scale.
You said rate it?
1 to 10.
9.
Okay, so
I'd say 9.
Definitely 9.
The first?
Elaborate.
To be clean and articulate?
what's the conclusion here? Scale from 1 to 10.
8.
8?
Yeah, it's 8. 4.
4, okay.
She said a 4. Okay, we got a low number. We finally got one low number.
I mean, that's somewhat low. It could get more racist than that, right?
I'd say about a 8.
Is that pretty bad or no?
Not true. It's just not true.
It's just not true. It's not true. Period, Joe Biden. Is not true.
9?
That's up there. Okay. All right, so the second quote I have, referring to inner city busing, okay, bringing black people to white schools, okay, in the 70s. This person was anti-busing and said, unless we do something about this, my children are going to grow up in a jungle, the jungle being a racial jungle.
When I first heard that he said that, bruh, listen, let me tell you something, man. That right there, hold on one second. Let me just jump back just for a second. Unless we do something about this, my children are going to grow up in a jungle. The jungle being a racial jungle. This dude did not what? No. They can't go to class with my kids. It's going to become a racial jungle. You're bringing all them gorillas over here, them monkeys over here. Wow, Joe. Wow. That is, come on, man. Come on. Seriously? How did I vote for him?
Are going to grow up in a jungle, the jungle being a racial jungle.
That's definitely a 10.
It's a perfect 10.
10.
A racial jungle. Scale from 1 to 10.
13.
She said 13.
So that's up there. How racist is that quote? I just read
10. That's 10. Yes, most definitely.
It's racist.
What do you rate it? Rate 1 to
They're
10.
basically calling us animals. That's like saying we're jungle animals, like animals out the jungle. Oh, it's gonna be a jungle. We mix these people together with us, they're gonna take over. That's what they're thinking, but really it's not that. You judge by the content of the character, not the color of the skin, basically. That's as simple as that. It's a 10. That's racist. Racist.
I say that's a 10 racist.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
I think that's pretty racist.
Yeah.
I would say 7.
Can't
Pretty bad.
beat around that bush there.
No.
Wow, Joe. Wow, Joe.
7.
It's up there.
Yeah, it's up there.
The jungle being a racial jungle.
8.
Being an older gentleman that was bused to a different school, I mean, it was really beneficial for me. So I just had to throw that in there.
Interesting perspective. In 2006, this person said, you cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent.
You know what this sound like? I'm gonna be honest, man. It sounds like stand-up comedy, like a stand-up comedy routine in like a raunchy comedy club. Like I'm just gonna tell some dirty jokes, Some dirty, hilarious jokes. That's racist. Wow, Joe, I didn't know he was a comedian.
Yeah, 6.
Just 6?
Yeah, 6.
Final one. Quote, if you don't vote for me, then you ain't black. Then you ain't black.
What? Doesn't make any sense.
So that's 20. How about that?
20?
It just broke the scale there. It just.
It's a white person saying that?
Correct.
And that's coming from probably a person that is African American.
No.
Oh, that's even. Oh, wow.
So yeah, definitely 10. 10. I agree. So 10. It's my sister.
10.
10. Scale from 1 to 10.
7.
7.
It's up there.
It's up there. It's not as bad as the others, but it's up there.
But it's definitely, yeah.
Why do you think that doesn't make sense?
Because I shouldn't have to be black to vote for a certain person. It should be about the issues.
Amen.
And the individual person's character. I'm not going to vote for somebody just because they're black.
Amen. Hey, oh yes, you. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm certain you did twice. So don't say that. Don't say that.
And I'm not going to vote for somebody just because I think they're going to only help black people. If you're not going to help everyone, then you don't need to be in office.
Who do you guys think said the comment about Barack Obama, saying he was the first Trump?
Donald Trump said it. You already know Trump said it. You already know Trump said it because he's so racist.
Probably him.
I hope it wasn't Donald Trump. I like it too much.
When it came to articulate and bright and clean, who do you think said that if you were to guess? I know you guys aren't from the United States, but if you were to guess.
Trump.
Wow.
I don't know.
It was Joe Biden.
No.
Real quote.
No.
See that? You see that? They don't know. They thought that he would, what? He would say something like that? No, he wouldn't say nothing like that. Not the one I voted for.
It was Joe Biden.
Joe Biden, really? Okay.
That's really.
I would have said a Republican. But
Republican?
Okay.
You would have said Republican?
I would have said a Republican.
Yeah, that was my next thought. I can believe that.
I can believe that too.
Believe that? Why can you believe that?
Because that's something he'll say. That's pretty bad. That's surprising. I think it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Next one, the racial jungle quote.
Now, who said that?
Trump.
Wrong.
Trump? Who do you think?
Same person.
See that? See?
To be honest, I wouldn't know who, but it was probably a Democrat.
Probably Democrat?
Yeah.
Why do you say so?
I just feel that way.
Afraid that their children would grow up in a racial jungle. Who do you think did that one?
Was that Biden again?
It's Biden again.
That doesn't surprise me.
You guys
What's up? Ron, Colonel B up in the building.
I'm sorry. Joe Biden said that. It's a real quote.
Joe Biden again. No.
I swear.
What?
Yes.
Joe Biden. Those are real quotes from Joe Biden.
We knew that racist. We in inflation right now. Racist. We didn't want you anyway. Kamala racist too. She liked the more black people than any other DA that was on the stand. Hey, that's facts.
Wow. Y'all hear that, right? Now, actually, I said something like, listen what she say. Listen to this part right here. Listen to this.
We in inflation right now. Racist ass. We didn't want you anyway. Kamala racist too. She liked the more black people than any other DA that was on the stand. Hey, that's facts.
It was Joe Biden.
Yeah, so.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow.
Did you know that?
I didn't.
Of course you didn't. Of course you didn't. Talking about.
Is that shocking?
It's very shocking.
It does not surprise me. Not at all.
Did you know about that?
I didn't.
What do you think about that?
That's why I've never been a Joe Biden supporter. That's one. I've never been since day one.
Thank you.
2, yeah, man, him.
Biden, he's up the country. He's causing more problems. He's causing us to lose diesel more. He's cutting off our resources, our deals. That's only was a cover-up for a new plan for the new world order. We all know that. Joe Biden is just a transition for a new generation, a new kind of world, a new system. That's all he's doing is a cover-up.
Do you guys want to guess
Wow.
who said the 7-Eleven one?
Trump?
Trump.
It was Joe Biden. Shocking or no?
Not shocking.
Not too shocked at this point.
The final one that I quoted, which is, if you don't vote for me, then you ain't black.
Everybody should have heard. Everybody know that he said that, but they didn't think that. But I don't know why they said Trump would say that. All black people know that Joe Biden said that, and they was thinking that it was like cool that he said that. It's cool. He claiming the black people is cool.
It's gotta be Trump.
Wrong.
One of them is definitely gotta be Trump. I don't know who said it.
You want to guess?
She said Barack Obama. There's 2 Baracks.
Joe Biden.
Oh.
Final answers?
I'm going with.
All right, you guys. I'm sorry. Joe Biden said that one as well.
He said it on Breakfast
I
Club.
don't follow politics much, but you know, I know this much.
How much talk has there been about how people are saying that Donald Trump's racist and Republicans are racist? Okay, but why is nobody talking about?
They wanted to cover him as a racist so they could just because he had a liberal mindset and he was a Republican nor a Democrat. That was gonna cause more trouble for the transition to the New World Order because he's more liberal. He's more set on like just people, like people being people.
Why do you
not
think
more of like a red or a blue or a Democrat or a Republican worried about the money or the economical flow in our country. He was more so worried about how we're going to keep the flow and status for all people more so, and just instead of for a Republican or a Democrat.
In Canada, do they talk about how Donald Trump is a racist? Have you guys heard that?
Yeah, a lot.
Do they talk about how Joe Biden's a racist or no?
No.
Of course they don't. Because that's not the narrative that they want to share, okay? We want to have the same mindset as the people that we are friends with. And right now, Trudeau and them over there taking people guns and extremely liberal. They're going to say, oh, nah, the one that's racist, it's Trump. It's not that one that we doing business with. Come on.
This seems to have kind of gone ignored. When some of those quotes are actually pretty egregious, it seems like you would probably agree.
Maybe, yeah. I think it has a lot to do with the way the media pushes things.
That's what they keep covered up. We don't know about the real things we should know about.
He is pictured like pretty great in Canada, but
he's pictured pretty great in Canada.
Yeah.
I don't like when people say they keep covered up. They not telling us about that. They don't want you to know about this. They this. No, the information is out there. The information is out there. Do they want us to say certain things? When you have a platform? Nah, they don't want you to say certain things because then that goes against their business interest. But the information is out there. All of this stuff that I'm starting to review and react to and put out there is new to someone else, but it was new to me first. It was new to me as well. It was new to a bunch of people as well, right? So it's not that I didn't find it because I was out there looking all over the place and it was hiding. Some gatekeeper was keeping it away from me because they knew that if I had this information that I would become all powerful and just destroy every single thing that this administration stands for. Nah, they didn't. Nah. Only thing I had to do was go look, seek, and you shall find. Knock, and the door will open. That's it. And now it's just, that's why the being a free thinker thing is contagious nowadays. Like a lot of people, if you look on YouTube, you will see a great number of people who are going down the path of knowledge. They want to find out more information. And usually they're finding out about something opposite of what they grew up learning about, like all of the ideologies that was planted inside of their hearts and minds. So now they're going a little bit more left, right, center, outside the country, domestic, international, everything. People are really looking for that information. So free thinkers, man, because nobody trusts anybody anymore. And I understand that. I don't trust a lot of people anymore. I don't. That's a lie because I go to restaurants like hell. I was saying that in one of my videos. I go to restaurants, me and the family, and I don't know them damn restaurants. I don't know them chefs. I don't know them waiters. I don't know them people that work in the restaurants. But guess what? I allow them to serve me and my family food, not knowing if it's going to be something to help us or hurt us. Don't know. I get out there on the highway and I drive like crazy, not thinking that anybody's going to do anything to me with their 1 to 2 ton weapon that they are also driving right next to me, right behind me, right in front of me. Don't know, but I trust that they won't do anything to put themselves in harm's way. So if they're not going to put themselves in harm's way, then more than likely I won't be placed in harm's way as well. So that's something that, you know what I mean? But you can say that that's not trust. Maybe you can say it's something else, but that's just how I look at it. But people are starting to wake up now. That's the main thing I'm trying to get over to you. All right. People are starting to wake up, really understand things, or at least entertain information that they once would not have. All right. And they're doing it objectively, not listening so that they can debunk it or debate you about it, but they're listening so that they can go look into it objectively with an open mind and say, you know what? All right, cool. I see what they're doing here. I understand. Let me find more. You know what I mean? Or nah, I'm good. I don't want any more. I'm straight. Like, because that was this, and us. So yeah.
This is the thing we don't know in Canada.
So what are your thoughts about this? Because the reason why I'm talking about this, right, is because, you know, we have over 85% of Black Americans that voted for Joe Biden. Do you think that number would have been the same if most Black Americans knew about these quotes?
I like to think it would, because I really don't care as much about how you feel about me as I do how you treat me and how your actions and decisions affect my life, impact my life.
Do you think that number would have been affected if more people knew about those quotes?
Definitely, yes.
Do people just not know about these quotes? What do you think?
I think that maybe because he was a Democrat, that's why they wanted him to be up in office, probably. When people think that Democrat means that you're more for the people, it is not. Malcolm X said one of his first quotes before he died was, you got to watch out for the Democratic Party. It's going to be the worst party, like in about 20 more years. And he's dead, and it is the worst party.
Just because someone says something that pisses you off, like your boss, on any given Friday, that same person might promote you if you just stay focused.
Right. Well, I mean, this is a trained politician, though, and these are pretty aggressive quotes. We would probably both agree on that.
They are, but I don't think he was taking a position. I think he was saying it for a reason, like for a political reason, back when he said it, and it served his purpose.
Yeah, that's called being a puppet. That's what that's called. It's called being a puppet. It's called being ignorant. It's called thinking that you are for the people when actually you are against them.
And I do believe it's how he felt.
That's not much better if that's the case, though. Do you feel as though Joe Biden has positively impacted the Black community when it comes to what you were just getting at, of kind of moving that agenda forward? And if so, what do you think he's done for the Black community, would you say?
I think saving us from Trump and his rhetoric.
What? See, you see that? That's always the answer. From Trump and his rhetoric means absolutely nothing. It means nothing. Trump's rhetoric, it means nothing. Nobody's getting into the presidency so that they can have the best rhetoric. When I get into office, if you vote for me, I will have the best rhetoric out of all presidents. Come on, bro. I don't give a damn about your rhetoric. I care about what you do. I care about still being respected on the world stage. I care about our dollar still being worth $1 or even more in like 10 years, rather than our dollar being worth 75 cents now. That's what I care about. It's so much. I care about the safety. It's so many things, bro. Come on, man. People are so damn immature, and they think that they are politically immature, because I'm sure she's very mature. I'm sure she probably even have children. She probably done all the positions in love making. She's mature. I'm sure she's mature. But at the end of the day, it's like she just now heard all of these quotes from somebody that I'm certain she voted for, and she's still making excuses for him, and then going to say that he saved us from Trump's rhetoric, which means absolutely nothing. Okay.
He gets a feather in his hat just for doing that, if nothing else. Like, that's a big deal.
There's no such thing as Republicans, no such thing as Democrat. You just got to believe in God. That's all. It's the God you serve, because God, you can serve the highest power, you can serve the lowest power. It's like, people who just worry about liberal things or worry about the system, it's like you always going to be stuck on the system. It's deeper than that. The system is just control for the mind.
All right, everyone.
So that was your boy James Klug on the mic, talking to real people out there, some blowing their minds with the quotes that Joe Biden has said himself. And some people are just I don't give a damn what you can say. Look, he said in this quote, and I'm not going to tell you who it is. No, I'm going to tell you, it's Joe Biden. He said, I don't like black people. They're going to vote for me anyway. Well, I'm certain that he probably said that for a reason. Maybe some black people was picking on him. Maybe the media is always saying negative things about him, and it's always someone black that they send to do it. If I was him, I would probably feel the same way. But he saved us from Trump's rhetoric, so nothing is worse than that guy. Tell me one thing bad that Trump said. Everything he said was bad. I mean, look at him. He saved us from that. People are crazy, bro. Let me tell you something. People are crazy. Yeah, that's another good one right there. Orange man bad. Okay. Orange man bad. Okay. But yeah, y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know about this in the comments. And please make sure you share and like this thing.